I've smuggled drug shipments with outlaw bikers. I've attended cross burnings with the Klansmen, and I've even sacrificed a goat and drank its blood with a bunch of neo-Nazis.
This is Scott Payne, but he's been known by many other names over the past 2 decades. As FBI Special Agent Payne, he went undercover to infiltrate some of the most violent criminal organizations of our time. Some have called him the Hillbilly Donnie Brasco.
I'd been undercover for about 1.5 years with the Outlaws Motorcycle Club in the Northeast. We thought everything was good to go, and they carried me down into this tiny basement and strip searched me at gunpoint. The problem was I was wired. You can hear your heart beating. It's a no crap moment.
Scott is one of the few people I've met in law enforcement who's willing to talk candidly about the reality of undercover work.
Essentially, undercover work is this. You're building relationships that you're most likely going to betray, and you need to figure out how you're going to rationalize that in your mind so it doesn't have an adverse impact on your psyche.
His last big case was the wildest of all. Scott infiltrated a neo-Nazi group that was planning mass violence and domestic terrorism in the hopes of sparking a nationwide race war.
The base are what we call accelerationists. They believe that society is going to collapse on its own or through man-made events, and they want to accelerate that, hence accelerationism. Derail a train, take down a power grid, poison a water system, murder non-whites. Their goal is to create chaos. We're talking about a group of men, a lot of them very young, that may not have a car, may not have a job, but they've got an arsenal in their closet, and they're preparing, and they're training.
I'm Michelle Shepard, and for this next season of White Hot Hate, we go undercover with Scott Payne, aka Agent Palehorse. Find Agent Palehorse everywhere you get your podcasts.